Good morning, children. Hope everybody is fine and healthy at home. So today we come to the second session of our virtual class in English grammar, where we are going to do phrases and clauses. But before that, let me congratulate you for the lovely videos of handicrafts, homework, and creating positivity and awareness. So let's start, but before that, let's have a recap of what we did in the previous session. What did we do? We framed a character sketch of PV Sindhu, as you remember. Then we penned down her interest, opinion, credits, awards, everything. Then we understood about her achievements. Then we sketched her positive and beautiful traits. Then we did the process of ID, research and inquiry. So children, today we'll start with phrases and clauses. As you know, what is a sentence? A group of words that makes complete sense on its own, and it has a subject and a predicate. So, what are phrases and clauses? You must be amazed at my work because I have been doing all these drawings. So, the phrases and clauses are used as a technique in descriptive writing. As the paragraphs that we write, we use all the phrases and clauses in it. Then both of them, they go hand in hand with one another. Then phrases alone do not make sense. It needs more words to make complete sense. Now, what are phrases? Needs subject and predicate to make sense. For example, in the garden, will be swimming very slowly. My cousin and I, the girl on the bus. These are all incomplete sentences. So they are all called phrases. What are clauses? A clause is a group of words that can have both a subject and a verb. For example, when I woke up, the dog barked. When I get home, he laughed. She is waiting. So, these are all complete sentences. Of course, you don't need to join something. They can also make sense without joining. Now, what are the types of clauses? There are two types of clauses, dependent clause and independent clause. What are dependent clause? These clauses are dependent, which means they cannot stand alone. As you have seen into signs also, they have climbers. In the same way, we have dependent clause. They are dependent on the other subject to support themselves, on verbs to support themselves. For example, when I got home. Now, what are independent clause? These clauses are independent, which means that they express a complete thought or a complete sentence, which makes sense. For example, mother will serve breakfast. Now, another thing, that is your turn. Now, what are you going to do? You are going to tell me that the underlined words are phrases or clauses. I tripped, but I finished the race. What is but I finished the race? It's a clause. The boat will take you across the river. Across the river is a clause. When he was transferred, his company helped him move there. When he was transferred is a phrase because it is incomplete. This is the calm before the storm. So the calm before the storm is a clause. The cat jumped over the table. Over the table is a clause. Now I didn't have any other option because you are not there. So I had to give you all the answers. So now, what did we learn out of this? We understood the difference between phrases and clauses. You understood, no? and how they are used to make writing more interesting. Now, next time when I give you a paragraph, it should contain phrases and clauses so that it becomes more interesting. Success and criteria. Be able to correctly identify and distinguish between phrases and clauses. I know my children are smart, they can do it and make your writing more effective. So now we come to the end of this session also. Do the worksheet and keep on spreading positivity. Thank you and have a nice day. Stay home, stay safe. Good luck to all of you.